Scott McDonald. I think that's a name that can get you far. Most recent one, okay. Downloading. Yo, Reapers, thank you for another 5 gifted. Appreciate it, bro. And which fight are we talking about here? Will you look at replays today? Yeah, I can look at replays today.
Research complete. I await your command. Time. Research complete. Our forces are under attack. I await your command. It's hammer time.
Not very wise to attack when you're not maxed out yet and you have a lot of gold left. You're also working on upgrades. You don't have overfarm capacity, no way to spend. You're getting Sundering. You are at 80. First of all, of course, you're here probably just to force him back, kill Moonuel, and then TP out. This should never be a fight. Is this the fight you're talking about? Because the first part of talking about a fight is asking whether you're ready. You couldn't be less ready. So this is not a micro issue. This is a decision-making issue. You have 2 Griffins in queue. No overfarms, stuck at 82. Your lumber gold economy is quite well balanced. You should stop building farms like this because it costs you lumber. You've got 16 pop in production, 3 of which are actively producing. No, 2 of 16 pop in production. No, you have 20 pop in production and another 1400 gold. So you are 100 pop by economy. In terms of the pop that you actually have there,
Yo!
5 missing, 9, 13, 13. We don't count peasants. Peasants are balanced. So you've got 13 food missing. So you are what is called a 69 pop army, but you have the money that's a 100 pop army. You also 2 base against 1, which means the longer you wait, the more ahead you get. Your upgrades are 1-0 on your Griffins. Your blacksmith is currently idle. You've got money to upgrade more. The worst thing you could have done now is to fight. So when it comes to analyzing the micro of a fight, you should not analyze the micro first. You should first analyze whether the fight should have been taken. That's step 1, always. Cinderin is on to me, but I'm not going to respond to him to try and sweep it under the rug. So I have trouble analyzing this fight because it starts under the wrong premises. But let's say if we just talk about what's here, you have 4 Griffins, 3 Knights, 2 Priests with Inner Fire and Rifle. Any fight at this late stage in the game can be decisive. So you should start every fight by using Inner Fire to precast on everything you have. So that in fight, they can cast more Inner Fires post this spell or focus on healing. Additionally, any melee hero in a fight after the 10-minute mark must have a potion of invulnerability. And any human player must have a town portal scroll in any mid-game to late-game fight. You have a town portal, but you don't have invul. He has double summoner heroes, which means priests are very important. You have priests, but the focus should be big on removing summons often. You want more than 2, by the way. 1 for Entangle, 2 for any Treants, extra for any you missed, 3 for Lava Spawn, 2 to 3. So the setup is wrong. Now let's talk about what this fight could look like. You don't have Staff of Sanctuary, and he doesn't have Staff of Preservation. I suspect it's a low MMR issue. These are powerful tools, but you may not feel like you have the APM or the presence of mind to harness them effectively. Which is fair. If you don't want to get them yet because you can't focus on it, you've noticed you never use it, fair enough. Maybe add it later when you've got more time to think about it. Yeah, I noticed I was supply blocked, but I was already there, just went with it.
Love everything you've been up to recently. Smile, was sad to see
Thanks,
your
Sniffs
druid die. Hope to see more Dub C3 tournament content.
Me too. Me too. Thank you, man. So you said, I noticed I was supply blocked, but I was already there, just went with it. That's a problem. Every fight you take should be a choice. And if it's not your choice and you're not sure, you should town portal out. You don't learn anything from choices you don't make. If everything in life and everything in the game just happens to you and you just roll with it, you don't learn decision making. You only learn adapting. We can adapt. That's fine, but we also want to learn decision making. So you got to make a decision even if it's bad. If you said, I'm making my stand here because reason, no matter how trash the reason is, cool. But just going with it, try to avoid that. Anyways, if you are in this fight, Pops, yo, thanks for the raid. How have you been, brother? I don't know if you're gonna raid and dip or hang around, but it's good to see you. Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hope all is well with you. Definitely. It's been great. Okay. If you do decide to take this fight, it is unwinnable, literally, because he has 4 magic immune units and you have 1 unit that can attack them well, the rifle, and some units that can attack it possibly, like heroes and knights. Your focus in this fight should be to TP out. But the next best thing is to leverage Stormbolt and Griffins to try to kill 2 bears and then TP out. Nice target fire. However, I can't help but notice that all your units are in the same control group. Either you are a Tyler 1 or you actually put it all in control group 1. You either rectangle click this or you put it all in the same group with control 1. The problem is, Priest autocast does not work when you're right-clicking things. You killed 1 bear. You should kill 1 more and then get out. Pull back Griffins. Targeting the next bear. Okay, if you TP now, it's fine. You've killed 1 Dryad, 2 bears, and you've lost 1 Griffin. Fantastic fight. The problem is, no matter how well this fight for you is gonna go, in the beginning stages, the end result is death. So if you don't TP out before death, then you will reach your final destination. Single target clap. Wow, this was incredible. You killed so many bears. You are 80 population against 38. Absolutely amazing. You're 2 base against 1. Did you send in a win, you cheeky little? This is a subtle brag, isn't it? You didn't need any help. Please say you don't leave out of tilt with double pop. You're gonna leave, aren't you? You left the game with 60 pop and 3,000 gold. You thought you lost, but you are actually winning hard. All you needed to do is go home at any time. Your problem isn't even micro. Your micro was not good, but it was okay. Your problem is judgment of the situation, decision making, and low confidence. It's mindset. Watch your replays. Look, I know this because I've had low confidence too. I have a big ego. It feels really bad losing. I leave, I tilt. We all have this. Anyone that's competitive has been very tilted. Nobody that's very competitive can remain untilted. But see it for what it is. Laugh at yourself. Recognize, hey, I didn't know I was so far ahead. Double population I left. Ah, shit. Well, got into a winning position. All good. There's micro to improve. I would suggest trying to separate your control grouping. At least a different group for casters. So that you don't target fire with priests and they're allowed to heal. I can't imagine you were ever tilted in your life, Grubby. Hey, Stormer, good to see you. I was tilted yesterday, but I won anyway. I may have said fuck Demon Hunter and fuck Staff. Actually, I think I said fuck you, Illidan, maybe. Illidan was not a chatter. Oh, there's one more replay that I want to analyze for my brother. Not really brother. Just for my bro. BGR criticism. Let's see. I have a replay. It's orc versus human. I tried analyzing myself, but I still don't understand what happened. Alright. Alright. Let's see. I will tear you apart so that the muscle can grow. A little bit of cute peon micro. Forgot to build peons. Ooh. You studied the build order approximately. It is an approximate study, but it is not a dutiful study. This war mill is 15 seconds too early. You pulled your 5th gold mine peon to build the war mill. The result is that the logical follow-up time to build the barracks is in 15 seconds from now. That will create a peon cut. What you will see is that you will realize your mistake. You're going to put this peon in the gold.
Ready to work.
See? Peon cut. Peon cut is anathema. Anathema to RTS. You want X peon count, 12, and you want to get there as fast as possible without any idle time on Great Hall. This is a structural idle time, not due to APM mistake, because the build order is wrong. This costs you gold. You're playing against a human who did not make the same mistake. This build, for Orc, extracts more gold from the gold mine than human. By design. So when I click this gold mine and it says 11,870, and now I'm going to click the human gold mine, his number should say 11,850. Sorry, 11,890. Wrong way. His gold mine should read 11,890. And if it says anything under 11,890, that's the amount of gold that you lost with your build order mistake. Okay, GG. It's coming. Okay, you're 20 gold behind.
Ready to work.
Now let's see. If this is anything less than 11,770, you are cooked, sir. You are cooked. You lost 20 gold. GG. Actually, it's not that big of a deal, is it? Let's focus on the big picture. I've been accused before of over-focusing on little things instead of the big picture.
Ready to work.
Don't like this build order either. If you want double headhunter tech, there is a better one. See, your tech is at 233. You have 1 headhunter, 1 burrow. Let's make a note of that. 233 second tech. 1921, 165 gold, 1 headhunter, 1 farseer.